Hey, I want to put this one out too. And again, it's just I'm putting things in documenting things here so that like, it helps me think. I'm also sharing how I think, and I'm not saying that I got everything figured out. By all means, I'm as screwed up as the rest of us. But there's some stuff that I've figured out over the years, and I some of this makes sense, and some of it you realize, man, that's probably not the best practice. That probably didn't serve me real well. And one of the things for me is blaming others, right? Yeah, they may have maybe they did something that was screwed up. But does it help me to blame them and to dwell on that? No, it doesn't. So stop doing it. And then you kind of revert back to a comfort zone where when you get tired or whatever it is, or emotional, and you go back to some of that behavior. But then you think about it and you say, okay, I'm going to go to a different path. Now, this one, and again, I'm not trying to get political here. I'm just saying that there's a difference. Like in some contexts, being woke is like they talk about it's just the most horrible thing ever. And okay, um, I do think that from the original context of that perspective, woke, like you had some black people, minorities, especially black people, who like we were right to be woke. And when I say woke, I'm talking about aware. Like you're not asleep, you're awake because there are places that you should not go, or you should be very wary if you go there. And again, I'm not trying to say like, you know, this isn't like a horrible thing. You see, this is actually a good thing. You have awareness of where you should or should not go. Like, there were places where certain people shouldn't go because bad things can happen to you. You're not allowed there. You're not welcome there. So you should not be there. Whether it's a certain part of town, a certain job, how you're interacting with other people. Now, maybe that's the way it was then. Maybe it's not that way anymore. Maybe it's not that way here in Oakland anymore, or in the San Francisco Bay Area, or in this part of California, or this part of North America, whatever it is. But having awareness to say, I'm cognizant of where bad things could happen to me. I don't jump in my car and go down here to the corner market in at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't. I'm not doing that. Why? Because I know stupid things happen sometimes at that corner market at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't do that. That's awareness. Now, is that woke? I call that awareness. Now, woke has gone a different direction where they're saying like sometimes like you're just not making sense. Like that's too woke. You're too liberal, or you're too this, that, and the other. I just want to make sure you put like in the context of where that originally started, that wasn't the case. It wasn't like that. It was the awareness of where you're welcome and where you are not, and where you have to be like more conscious of what you're doing. Otherwise, bad things could happen. And I don't think that that's bad at all. Just for the context of talking about that particular meaning of the word, right? Just throwing that out there.